Oh, yeah. So my MAGA neighbor, that's 80 pounds overweight with 6 teeth, decided to put this in my mailbox. So we're going to read it together because I thought you'd like this. Proper flag etiquette, how to display a flag. Ooh, this will be interesting. Displaying the American flag in a respectful manner is an important factor in honoring its symbolism. There are several situations to keep in mind when hanging your flag. When the flag is hung from a staff projecting from a window, balcony, or a building, the union shall be at the peak of the staff unless the flag is at half staff. I'm surprised the guy knows how to read. But you know what? There are pictures here, so that's probably where he got this from. When it is displayed from the same flagpole with another flag of a state, community, society, or scout unit, the flag of the United States must always be at the top. The church pennant may be flown above the flag during church services for naval personnel when conducted by a naval chaplain on a ship at sea. When can you fly the flag upside down? That's a great question. What is the legal perspective of flying an American flag upside down? According to the U.S. Flag Code, the American flag should only be displayed upside down in instances of extreme danger to life or property. I'm pretty sure we're here because we have 2 dead U.S. citizens. Pretty sure that qualifies. But hey, maybe I'm just a moron. Since protesters are not literally facing extreme danger to their lives or property, flag code enthusiasts would consider flying the flag upside down as a form of protest disrespectful. Well, I don't really give a shit what you think. That said, the flag code is not bound by law, and those who violate it will not be subject to punishment. Such acts are protected by the First Amendment. Yeah. So get your fat ass off my porch. He literally came yesterday, instead of having the balls to do it to me in person, and dropped it in my mailbox. Literally put this in my mailbox. See, what's interesting is he doesn't actually care about America, right? He loves symbols. He loves bald eagles and flags and nationalism and God bless America and guns, pew, 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 because he is a mediocre white man with a small penis that needs to feel like an alpha male because his dad breastfed him too long when he was a kid. There's a wide range of reasons they turn out like this, right? Maybe the girls smelt the loser on him when he was in middle school and he peaked in 7th grade. Maybe he was kicked off the kickball team because he wasn't good enough. There's a wide range of reasons that men turn out like this. There's something in their childhood that they just need to be an alpha man and always need to prove that they're a real man. See, he doesn't actually love the flag. He doesn't love the red and the blue. He just loves the white because that's what this is about. See, because if he actually loved the flag, he would be hanging his flag upside down. And I had this conversation with my neighbor. He said, "Hey, Paul, why do you hang it upside down?" And I told him, I'm like, you know why? Because this country's in distress and I just want people to be taken care of. This is patriotic. He's like, you know what? I completely agree with that. Thanks for sharing. We talked for 20 minutes, had a great conversation. He's like, you're right. This country is in distress. But see, this guy had no problem with January 6th, right? When the man he voted for, who was a rapist and a defender of child molesters, somehow that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. That's all fake news. But he literally sat there and watched police officers get beaten with American flagpoles. And this little Karen didn't say a damn thing because he's a patriot. But he'll put this dumbass letter in my mailbox in the middle of the night. They're cowards. They're all cowards. They're all keyboard warriors. They are. They're all the same. This is nationalism. He doesn't love this country. I'm doing this because I love the people. Just because my life isn't in danger, just because I'm not in harm's way, doesn't mean that other people aren't. See, that's what patriotism is. Patriotism is giving a shit about other people in this country, caring for the people in concentration camps, the women that are dying from lack of health care, the officers on January 6th, the victims from Epstein Island, the women that he sexually assaulted, the people in Ohio where he said they're eating the dogs and the cats, and the white nationalists came. That's actual patriotism. But he doesn't care about them. He cares about how I hang a damn flag because he actually doesn't care about America. And it's rich, and it's really ironic that immigrants that come to this country, they're good people. They're way better than the orange man in the White House and my neighbor. They actually love this country for what it is. MAGA loves this country for what they want it to be, which is white. That's all they want. And they are terrified of a white minority. So they're going to hold on to this nationalism forever until it goes away. And the sad reality is that we as a country have done this. We have created stupid, uneducated white men with small penises that think that we're the greatest country in the world. What are we great in? Tell me. What do we lead the world in? Incarcerations, military spending, because we have to, we have to feed the red meat for the mediocre white man. We got to feel like we're tough, right? Operation Fury. And gun violence, and probably white supremacy. Wow, what a great country. We're the best. See, and that's the problem. My neighbor doesn't actually want to hear about the history of this country. He doesn't want to talk about what I talk about all the time. He doesn't want to talk about the 3/5 clause or slavery, but he'll worship the Second Amendment till the day that he dies. But he won't talk about the well-regulated part. It's literally 2 sentences, but he won't say a damn thing about Black History Month, Native American History Month, Pride Month. He won't talk about slavery, Jim Crow, Black Wall Street. He won't say a goddamn thing about anybody because it doesn't affect his little white ass. That's why we're here, because of Karens like this. Letters, and he cares more about a goddamn flag than the people in this country. That's why we're here. And that's why I do what I do. Because my life doesn't have to be in harm's way for me to give a shit about somebody else. He comes over here again, he's going to have some problems. I hope that's not the case, because he's a coward. It's a shame. The dude lives across the street, and this is what he wants to send me, a fucking flag. Freedom of speech. All you people that worship Charlie Kirk, freedom, 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 freedom of speech. And you want to tell me how to hang my flag? Get the hell off my house. Have a white day, Karen.